mom. I don't get no type of help. I've been doing this for years. I sat there and made my own name off myself. I didn't have to get it out. I didn't have to get it off somebody else. I got it out the mud. I went from a motherfucking stripper, okay? I went from a stripper at 17, okay, to a bartender, to a motherfucking rapper, to TV, to a rapper. How do you beat the odds? Let's really talk about it. I don't pop my shit ever. I went from a motherfucking stripper at Sue's, go check my stats, Sue's Rendezvous, to a bartender at Aces to Starlets. Starlets to Aces, to a fucking TV person, to a fucking rapper. And I'm still in this. And the hoes be mad. Y'all mad. Be mad. Check the stats, bitch. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I still ain't been washed out. Couple girls that came up with me. God bless the ones that made it. God bless the ones that made it. I really sat there and got it out the mud. Don't ever disrespect me. Don't ever try to come for me how I got it. I got a kid. I have a whole son. I had to do this for the past 8 years. My son is 8 years old.
I didn't think I'd be making another video about this woman, but I don't know. I want to say that, I can't tell you how many times I've heard the same fucking story, and you could just swap out stripper for something else and shit. But I've heard the same story and shit when it was more tolerable when I was a noob. When I was way behind the ears, interpersonally speaking and shit. It was, it's more tolerable. It's intolerable now in my old age and shit. I totally understand, media personalities like Corey Holcomb and, a few others and shit that I won't say because it'll be triggering to any female that comes across this shit. I want to tell this young woman that Chinese kitty, we don't give a fuck. Right? No one that you tell that to gives a fuck and shit, okay? The only people that would care is people that love you and cherish you, like, supposedly family members and shit, not even close friends, really give a fuck. Most of the people listening to this diatribe is standing there with their pants down, putting a condom on and shit, okay? If I had to be so crass and shit. I get tired of hearing this motherfucking story about your struggles and this and that and the other and shit. Basically, you use your box to get where you're going and shit. You're mad about it and shit. Stop being mad and accept it and shit. I met women from all walks of life and shit. They were on the low end like you and went to wherever they fuck they were going. A lot of them just married dudes and got out of the game or whatever and shit, okay? And they wasn't bitching. I appreciated those women. They had a better disposition about whatever the fuck they were going through and shit. I say 2/3 of them weren't black women and shit, okay, asshole? Alright, Chinese kitty. I say in this motherfucking video. I watched it a couple of times before deciding to make a post and shit, but I wanted to do it as a companion piece to the one I already did about it. Talking explicitly, about the whole nomics that you use when you said that someone that wants to date you has to come with a wallet filled with a net worth of $10 million and shit when you're not a $10 million woman and shit, okay? You're not even $1 million woman. You're not even a $500,000 woman and shit. The internet, with its lying ass, says that you're worth $500,000 to upwards of $2 million and shit. What would you be worried about if you had that net worth on hand that you were steadily adding to the pot by hook and crook, or even you selling your box and shit? So you're struggling, okay? And stop fucking lying. Just take care of your motherfucking kid and stop putting your kid on blast and shit because you're out here doing the most, walking around with your yeehaw out and all that bullshit. No one's shaming you. I'm just telling you that most of the people that listen to you talk about whatever the fuck you feel like talking about, instead of an accredited therapist and shit, you should get yourself some health insurance if you don't have that. Hey, you can go to the behavioral science building and lay on a couch or sit in a motherfucking chair in a big ass fluffy sweater and shit and say all this bullshit to someone that's paid to listen to that shit. No one cares. Any motherfuckers that you see listening to your ass in person, face to face, is got their pants off, putting a condom on hopefully and shit, and playing safe with your ass and shit. Are you gonna assume the position on your hands and knees and look at the headboard and shit, or look them in the face and shit? The most disgusting of these people will want to look you in the face while they do their business with you. Okay? Right? They won't respect you enough to make you turn around and look at the motherfucking headboard and shit. And I realize how crass I'm talking and shit, but it's a language you obviously understand this shit based on the things that you said online, on social media and shit, okay? There's one of my biggest icks is the lack of true intimacy between two people in a relationship. When that doesn't exist, there is no relationship, okay? When I see more than one or two people in my personal space when I'm in a supposed relationship with somebody, it gets to that 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon bullshit, and I know I'm not in a fucking relationship. They got a situational squatter that I happen to bang every from time to time and shit. That hasn't happened in a very long time. I'm gonna tell you, I'm almost going on a decade that never happened. Okay, and it ain't gonna happen in the future because I'm in my fucking mid 50s, right? And I'm telling you, even if I was doing that shit, I was so inclined and shit, and I was able to do whatever I feel like doing and shit. You know, I came with that price tag and shit. Well, you're gonna see me doing the same thing I just told you and shit. When you're gonna be saying all that bullshit and tearing up and shit. I mean, I'm a humanness myself and shit. I would give you a wipe or a tissue paper and watch you wipe your eyes and then stand there with my business on display and see what you want to do with shit. Okay, all right? And you ain't getting no backup on shit. And you keep talking and shit. And I know that black women, even exoticals, have a really bad rep in 2025 and shit. It's the chickens have come home to roost, or whatever, the crows or whoever the fuck have come home to roost and shit in the form of a conservative, uh, blockade up there on Capitol Hill and shit that's making it really increasingly hard for you guys to move how you want to move and shit. And I hate to get too highbrow for your lowbrow ass and shit, but I'm saying that sympathy is out the window and shit, okay? No one gives a fuck and shit. You have a decision to make. You can stop doing the bullshit you're doing and shit and try to properly invest the money that you supposedly have and shit. Live comfortably or within your means, or you can keep fucking doing all this bullshit and crash the fuck out. But no one gives a fuck, right? That son of a bitch, Justin Timberlake, you're out, right? Out of left field, right? He had that song, Cry Me a River, okay? That's what the public is telling you. Cry us a river and shit, okay? Now you got the Rolodex, you got a phone, contacts full of $10 million people. What are you worried about? Why are you so upset about it? How you got it, and it don't matter shit because you've arrived at more than you. So why we gotta see you crash out on internet shit? Leave that shit up to Cardi B and the other, clout critters out there shit. What do you need clout for shit? You got it from the mud. You started stripping at age 17, and that says so much about all the love and care and parenting you never received shit. And now here you are, bitching, going into hysterics to a faceless crowd that only wants you to turn around, bend over, and twerk. Okay? And the motherfucker, the closest dudes with you with their cash app card is waiting to hit that shit. Okay? And your sexual marketplace value is extremely low based on this shit. And it has nothing to do with your career or supposed talent or alleged talent. Alright? None of that matters. Right? I just get tired of this bullshit. And I'd like to thank you for providing a teachable moment for young kings out there, shit, so that they can adequately make an assessment about whether or not they want to endure or take a risk of running up in your ass or having anything really to do with you and shit. Thank you, Chinese kitty. Thank you for this bullshit. Okay? Then you go, maybe get you, if you can afford it, if you got a sugar daddy, get a couple of sugar daddies to pay your health care. And you could get like a, Kaiser or some shit, a Blue Shield, and they have behavioral sciences. You can go get a therapist and talk to them about the shame that you feel, right? Instead of shitting all over people that don't care about you, it's waiting for you to turn around and bend over and pop that thing out and shit. Okay, all right? And you shut up and take these back shots.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.